think that person is the greatest of all time. We just don't see shit alike. And so when you start looking at these older niggas that think all these younger niggas are fucked up or they whack or this and the third, again, it's two parts. First off, it's competition. We are trained to always be in competition. Always. Figure the rest of the shit out later. To be on a team, you compete with a bunch of other people to earn a spot on a team. You see what I'm saying? You can't even be comrades before you try to rip each other's face off. You see what I'm saying? So now, aside from that aspect, just wait. Aside from that aspect, it's just like in sports. Okay, again, back to competition. There's a reason why older ball players, like when we talk about football or basketball, like how now in basketball there's no hand checking. In football, you can't touch the quarterback at all. You know what I'm saying? So now that makes the game way easier for receivers and stuff like that. It's people right now that have already said somebody like Odell Beckham Jr. or whatever is going to surpass Jerry Rice. Now, here's where some real football heads come in. They'll say, sure, he might get more catches, more receiving yards, more touchdowns, all that, and by the numbers surpass Jerry Rice. But the reason you can't be better than Jerry Rice is because Jerry Rice had a whole different set of fucking rules. You understand? Your quarterback could get lit the fuck up. Like, you could hand check a whole lot longer going down the field. It wasn't as many pass interference calls. Folks got laid the fuck out because there wasn't no heads-up tackling system. Or it's like in basketball, where motherfuckers is like, okay, yeah, the game is built for little niggas like Steph Curry to bust trays all day. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch nobody. You can't hand check them. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you wasn't going to come in the lane with Barkley or Charles Oakley down there. They was going to lay your ass down. Da-da-da-da. Now guys can come in the lane all the time. So yeah, he going to have better numbers because you can't touch him. It's the same argument. Your skill set has changed now. So the fact that I didn't have to figure out how to maneuver my way around these big ass bodies ready to lay the hammer on me because I didn't have to learn how to really run my route solid and take the contact and the pulling and still get them catches. I had a different skill set. Now these football players don't need that same skill set. So in essence, when you look at Nas, when you look at Rakim, when you look at Hove, when you look at all these artists, the three stacks of the world, Scarface, Ice Cube, these cats that actually had to know how to have lyrical content, have variation in flow or style, you know what I'm saying, have concepts, have good beats, have some dope videos, have a hit or two that's gonna sell on the radio and stuff like that, and actually have the ability to create metaphor, you know what I'm saying, simile, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying, the lyrical dexterity of being an MC, right? Now, artists don't have to equip themselves with that skill set. So the cats that had to learn to do them drills, now they realize, oh, nigga, you ain't got to do no drill. Y'all ain't got to get touched. That's like me and my brother talk about Greek life all the time because we're both in fraternities. We talk about how back in the day, you had to go through some shit to get your letters. You know what I'm saying? Some folks had to get their ass whooped. Now, you ain't got to do shit but take a test, pay your money, and you can get all the same perks that I get. So a lot of these old niggas, yeah, they bitter as fuck because they like, yo, from an artist standpoint, you don't even have to try to represent the art of it, the skill of it. Because here's always been, now aside from all that, this has always been my personal reason why I feel the way I feel towards some of these young cats, right? There used to be a time where you would be awestruck with something that somebody could do. We love Michael Jordan because he could do shit that couldn't nobody else do. We love cats like Kyrie and LeBron and KD and all them because they do stuff that average cats on the court can't do. That's why we love seeing Odell Beckham do them one-arm catches and stuff like that. He's doing stuff that average people can't do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't give a fuck about that no more because now you can be famous without having to do shit. As long as you take enough pictures that motherfuckers like, as long as you make enough witty ass comments, you know what I'm saying? As long as old girls show enough ass, as long as homeboys show enough money in his picture and take pictures next to a bunch of fly ass cars, then you start building your rep up. Now you going to the clubs. Now people think that you a real life celebrity. Like we can go out to a spot and a motherfucker can walk in dressed a certain way and you like, yo, what rapper is that? I had to do a high school all-star game this weekend and K Camp came in the building. Somebody else was there with him with his best rapper, I Am a Rapper uniform on. He had on some skinny ass like Puma pants, a tight t-shirt, and like 3 or 4 small ass chains on, and he had one of them picky ass fucking haircuts with tattoos on his face. And so folks was like, yo, who that with K Camp? He another rapper? Man. He an artist? So all that man has to do is post a picture with K Camp, go to the after party, post a picture with whoever the celebrity DJ is, post a picture real quick with one of them other niggas at VIP, flash a bottle, put a bottle in your hand, show your simulated ice drippings. You know what I'm saying? So now, simulated? Yes, your simulated ice drippings.
That nigga just got greasy with you niggas.
Okay.
Greasy.
Like my nigga, a lot of niggas out here is wearing they Fisher Price My First Migos fit, but ain't got the dough to do it. So they going to Mei Ling and them. No disrespect to Mei Ling and them, but they going to Mei Ling and them and getting them a couple goddamn choke chains or going online and finding somebody to spell their name out in a little bubble chain and shit so they can look like Offset. You understand what I'm saying? So now you don't have to actually exhibit any skill. That's like a person walking on a court and not having to know how to dribble the ball to still get a Steph Curry contract. That's what people get pissed off about. Like, my nigga, you went platinum off a song where you repeated the same 4 bars the entire song. And it took niggas like Pac first goddamn albums years to go platinum, my nigga. Or it took niggas like Reasonable Doubt didn't debut platinum. You know what I'm saying? Like it took until the second album to come out before Illmatic damn near crossed platinum status, and that's a fucking classic. So you got cats looking like, my nigga, I actually had to go through the ringer. I had to study. I had to learn. Niggas don't give a fuck about that no more. I'm giving you the reasons why people do. They feel damn, you don't give a fuck about the culture no more.
I feel that.
Hold up. One last
really
thing.
Mad.
One last thing though, and this is one aspect everybody leaves out. Jay and Ice-T used to say this famously. I'm not a rapper. I'm a hustler who knows how to rap. The minute motherfuckers started seeing rap as a hustle, then it no longer became about the art. Remember, a hustle by nature is meant to be a quick flip. That's what a hustle is. You can have a hustler's mentality that comes with work ethic, drive, dedication, acumen. You know what I'm saying? But to have a hustle, anybody can have a hustle. It's not meant to last long. You maximize your potential profit, and then you move the fuck on to the next thing. Like fucking 50 Cent, hustler. He gets something, maximize his money off of it, and he's done with it. He don't build no legacy.
Vitamin water.
You see what I'm saying? He maximized what he could get out of fucking Reebok, folded it. Maximized what he could get with the G-Unit brand out of Mark Echo, folded it. You know what I'm saying? Got a good check for vitamin water, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You see that nigga ain't pushing no bullshit ass headphones no more. He realized he couldn't compete with Beats. All right, I got my money, I'm done. You see what I'm saying? The minute these cats started seeing hip hop, I don't knock nobody for using hip hop as a way to get out of their situation and live a better life. That's why I don't get mad when these kids be one and done. They trying to make a better life for themselves. I get it. But I also understand that you, my friend, the care about the art is secondary, thirdary, fourthary for you. You're thinking about getting to the check. So if I know this sound, this style is going to get me to the check, I'm going to do that. And if I could sprinkle in something a little bit different, because the shit that Tekashi's doing, the only thing that's different is that he's screeching on the record. But he's talking about the same shit, the same way, over the same beats as every one of these other young cats. Everybody just has different little nuance to say, okay, that's Yachty, that's Tekashi, that's XX Extension or whatever the fuck his name is, that's Migos, that's this one, that's that one. And okay, all to you. But the minute you start saying like, yo, this, you look at it like a hustle, then the art is gone. So I don't get mad. I don't compare these young niggas to none of the old ones because the old cats actually cared about, a lot of these old cats cared about the art. Even when we talk shit about Nice and Smooth and DOS Effects and all, and we know them niggas want to talk about nothing, but back in those days, it was more style based. And so now we looking at it like, we can't even really say nowadays it's style based because everybody has the same fucking style.
Yo. Moment of silence for the great Craig Mack. I know we clown Craig Mack.
Yo.
21 gun salute for that young man. And what made me think of that is the style that Craig Mack possesses. Like he was one of the originators of a crazy wild boom bap ha.
And it's a lot of people that bit his style.
Busta Rhymes took way to the next level. So shout out to Craig Mack, man. God bless. That's number one. But me personally, I don't understand the reasoning for old niggas hating on young niggas, even if you feel like this nigga music is whack. I just feel like if everybody make the best music they feel like they can make for their demographic,
right,
then we would be in a better place because niggas would be so busy working on the best music they got. Because I don't know if old niggas know this, but y'all not gonna get the young crowd anymore. Because y'all not doing what these young niggas doing. Unless you loop I know it was the joke, I said it the way earlier. If niggas could go to 2 Chainz college of how to be an old nigga mastering this new shit, they need to go.
Chainz found a way to toe the line. Chainz will throw in some shit that only a person that came in the game in the 90s would understand. You know what I'm saying? He'll throw different little things in there to remind you, okay, yo, I really do this shit though. I know what keeps the check coming. I know what keeps the crowd buzzing. I know what keeps the club jumping. But I really came from this. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's certain cats out here that still do have that longevity because they were able to stay true to who they are. Like, I remember Jadakiss and Fab said this. I was watching one of our favorite podcasts, and Puff was on there, and Puff asked him, yo, how do you feel about how the game has changed where, you know, everything was on the one beat, but now people are, you know, on the two, or on where hip-hop, it was you were on the kick, but now hip-hop is on the snare. And what he meant by that, you know, was just stylistically and sonically how everybody sounds different now, and what the new sound is, the new vibe is. And so they talked about it, and Puff was like, well, how do you feel? Do you feel that it's a lot of people that you feel like, you know, you should adjust to that? People are trying to adjust to that and they can't do it, or people just buck in the system or whatever. Like, basically how you feel. Like, do you try to change what you do to fit what they got going on, or what? And Fab and Jada both emphatically said, nah. And Fab said something that made so much perfect sense. He said, nah, you do what you do on they shit. Like Jada said it. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do on they shit. Because all you're going to do is elevate that shit. And a lot of artists, if they would look at it like, okay, if I know I'm better than these cats, this the wave that they on, or whatever, that shit is easy for me to do. Like, case in point, like the singer Tank. When Tyrese was like, yo, I ain't making records no more, this is my last album and all that shit, he said he talked to Tank about it. Tank was like, why? He said, because folks don't appreciate R&B no more. Like, why would I put this out if nobody's going to buy it? And so Tank was like, I could have went that route. He said, but I'm a songwriter and a producer first. So if I know this is what the crowd wants, then I'm going to give the crowd what they want, because that's easy for me. So now the biggest hit in this man's career outside of Baby I Deserve is that new shit, When We Fuck. Yeah. The biggest song of his career. Because now he's tried and true. I don't think he necessarily turned his back on R&B or nothing like that. But he's tried and true. He knows how to do it. He knows how to do it. So he was like, well, this is easy. I still want to have a career. So now he can go to his shows, kill that When We, and then go back into his catalog. And be like, yo, now I'm finna do some shit. Now I got you horny with When We. Now I'm finna make your ass fall in love with me because I'm gonna sing some real love shit to your ass that I can actually fucking sing out here. That's why I get mad when artists go in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like Trey Songz, you can sing your ass off. Stop
making
whack records. Like, stop trying to rap on everything now.
Let's be clear.
That Animal song was horrible.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. When Trey Songz first came in, I Don't Want to Leave, and the other little
that was my shit.
Was cool.
That nigga was
right?
busting ass.
He was cool.
And wasn't selling no records.